Netalie Braun, reżyserka, scenarzystka i producentka filmów dokumentalnych, dyrektor artystyczna Międzynarodowego Festiwalu Filmów Kobiecych, który odbywa się w Izraelu. Jej film Egzekutor startuje w konkursie dokumentalnym.
Can you tell me something about the plot of the movie?
Okay. The film is about the life story of Shalom Nagar, who was the man who hanged the Nazi officer Adolf Eichmann when he was young, when he was in his 20s. Okay.
And why did you decide to focus on this issue?
I've heard a rumor a few years ago that the man who hanged Adolf Eichmann became afterwards a butcher, and it was so interesting. It has such a great symbolic potential. So I decided to look for him and to understand why and what happened to him and how everything happened.
And how long did it take you to make this movie?
3 years, about 3 years from the minute I met him for the first time.
And what was the most challenging in making the Hangman?
First of all, I think that because that all of the story happened actually in the past, so I had lots of decisions to make, because it's not like a conventional documentary that I just take the camera and like cinéma vérité and I shoot things that are happening now. I had to decide how do I want to bring that story up, and I didn't want it to be as an interview. As you can watch in the film, there are no interviews. It's just the story is delivered through stories that the protagonist Shalom tells to his friends, and it's combined with things that are happening to him now. But actually, the film is about his history. And I think that this was my biggest challenge, and also that I think that the heart of the film is the paradox between a man who is a butcher, but he's a symbol of humanity. And I think that to watch a film that from the beginning to the end you see blood, and still to love your protagonist and to understand his deep humanity was a big challenge. How to make this combination work.
Have you got any impact on the dialogues?
In a way, yes, because I knew what I wanted to do with this film at the beginning. When I met him for the first time, I understood that his story is much bigger than the fact that he was the guard and then the hangman of Eichmann, and that he has a really, really kind heart and very independent and unique thoughts. And I had this idea, this image in my mind of the Greek philosopher, of the Greek prophet. Do you know Theresias? There was a blind prophet who went in Greece, and he was blind, but he was the only one who saw the truth. So I had this image in my mind of the street philosopher, and I wanted to make him. I wanted to make Shalom, or to represent him as a street philosopher. And this was the main impact. It's not on dialogues, but it's on the whole atmosphere, actually. The whole atmosphere, and of course the choice of what I want to put in the film and what I don't want to put in the film.
While I was watching your movie, I was wondering how close can you get with the actors, with the people, in order to not to influence influence the naturality of the scene, of the situation.
Yes. Well, we were very close, because I saw him and I met him more than a year before I even put a camera, and I came to him almost every week, and to talk with him and to talk with his wife, it was for research and for writing a script and for understanding with myself what do I want to do. But of course, it was also to be connected with him, to make a connection in order for it to work, and it did work because he and his wife, they just gave us, all the team, they let us be in their home, and if you know, the film we shot the film while they had a really great tragedy because their son died, and it was a very, very difficult and touchy period, and even though they let us being there.
Mm-hmm. Did you have any obstacles during the making of the movie?
Well, we have a lot, a lot of obstacles, yeah.
Can you tell us?
I think that it's funny. The main obstacle was that we wanted that most of the film will be shot in the butcher house or arbitraire, the place that he works, and the man that his boss didn't want us to shoot there. It was very, very, very difficult. And it was even violent. He threw things on us. It was crazy. Oh. But we managed. We managed to deal with it.
You managed and made a great movie. So thank you very much for the conversation.
Thank you. And I'm really, really excited to be here in Poland, my first time, and in this festival.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.